Everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar with MLB 13 the show, and here we go with 30 wins with 30 teams. We're going to wrap up the National League Central as we go ahead and play as the St. Louis Cardinals. Now, this was a matchup I got a chance to be able to see in real life. This was back in the days of Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa, so a good rivalry right here. One that brings back some memories myself, but it was at the old Busch Stadium too. So was, gosh, I don't even remember what year it was, but anyway, that's another video. So let's go ahead and get the game started off. 1-1 count here to Carpenter in the bottom of the first. Now this one's going to go into right field for a little single. May have the potential to go ahead and steal a few bases in this too, and if we do get the chance to do that, it's going to be awesome. But we're looking at Furcal up at the plate on the very next pitch. This one, it's a double play. No! Furcal beat it out. Now, if Castro wouldn't have gone ahead and tried to take it himself over there at second, might have been able to get the out at first. All right, so I'm breaking for second here. It's going to be a ball. Throw over to second's a little bit to the left, so the tag will not be applied in time. So that does end up being a stolen base here for the Cardinals in the first. Now, I'm going to take a step over to second, and I'm going for third. Somewhat of a long delivery there, so I'll take advantage of it. Able to steal third, so now having someone 90 feet away from home means that if I can go ahead and really make contact with the ball in just about any type of situation, we're going to be seeing Furcal come home. 2-2 count. A little chopper over to third. The throw over to first. Holiday is out, but that's okay. The run ends up scoring. So Cardinals up 1-0 in the first. Going to head to the second. Adam Wainwright you can see on the hill for the Cardinals today. The count's full. That's not where I wanted it to be at all. Early on, we've seen some issues with location in some of the pitches, which is absolutely frustrating for me because from a pitcher, I always need good location. All right, so that was going to roll into left field, so that's going to put runners now on first and second for the Cubbies. Wainwright starting to struggle. This is not good. I can't have myself down early. That's all right. Double. Never mind. Thought we were going to have a double play right there. That was going to really lock things down for this inning. But no, instead, goes in right field. Runners on the corner, and the run comes home. Okay. Try this one again. There we go, getting the double play. That's what I was originally anticipating. But a run comes home for the Cubs, and so the game is now tied at 1 run apiece. Oh, 2-1, my bad. So this one going to go into the corner. Cubs are not done with everything here in this game. Thought potentially we'd be able to get the out at first, but not at all. Wow. All right, Wainwright's got to get things going now pretty quick. Castro getting a base hit. Terrible throw from center field. Oh, man. 3-1. We're down. All right, make that 3-2. Molina with a hit into the opposite field. That home run definitely needed that. Not necessarily just for the run, but for the sake of morale. And if I could feel like I could still be cranking these out, I'll be a lot more confident here as I continue through the game. So because of where we're at in the game as well, we've still got a lot ahead of us. So I'm not going to be worrying too much about things quite yet. And here's Matt Holliday in the bottom of the third. 2 outs, the first pitch of his at-bat. That's going to go on to left field. The dive is not going to be there, so be able to round first, head on over to second. No triple right there for Holliday, of course, but that's okay. That'll put him in scoring position. Now, as much as I wish I could have, wasn't able to bring him home right there. All right, so Junior Lake coming up. So we can talk about the Cardinals a little bit. Originally founded in 1882. They were the St. Louis Brown Stockings, and they became the St. Louis Browns, then the St. Louis Perfectos. I remember talking about that, too, in the last round of 30 Wins with 30 Teams that I did, just talking about how much pressure that would put on you if your team name was the Perfectos, which is Spanish for perfect. Can't lose a game. And then they became the Cardinals in 1900. So 11 World Series titles. The last time that they won, of course, was 2011. First time in 1926. So let me just read it off. 26, 31, 34, 42, 44, 46, 64, 67, 82, 2006, and 2011. So this team has had a lot of dominance throughout all of baseball. And if I remember correctly, I think they're second as far as total World Series wins behind only the Yankees. So, all right, back to the game. So John Jay hitting this one right through the middle, and I always kind of wonder, I'm like, how close was it from actually hitting the pitcher? Or how close was it from the pitcher being able to pick that one up? Bottom of 5, runner on first, heading for second. Figured that's what I was doing. That's going to go into left field, so that'll count for me. Now, I might kind of hold off here from trying to steal some bases now that the Cubs kind of have things down a little bit. Okay. So, breaking for third. Again, a stolen base. So, twice in the game have I been able to steal second and third, and I am a little tempted, I'm not going to lie, try to see if I could steal home. I think that'd be really cool. I haven't been able to do that in the show yet. Now, Carpenter will hit that one over to Castro. So just like at the beginning of the game, it's an out, but the run will come home. So we're back tied at 3 apiece. Now for call. This one goes into left field. Could end up being extra bases. Looks like I'll be able to get there standing up. Definitely have some speed on this team. And that's really nice for me to be able to have. All right, Matt Holliday now. There I go for third. Going with the hit and run. Wasn't even needed. Matt Holliday with a home run to go ahead and give us the lead. Kind of nice to be able to have that back. Cardinals, a very great team with a very potent offense. So that's one of the reasons why I wasn't too worried about how this was going to end up. So he'll go ahead and touch the plate. Holliday been a big part of this game already. This has been the biggest thing that he's done. Of course, going ahead and getting that 2-run shot. Darwin Barney now coming to the plate. So when you've got a team with as much history as you do with the Cardinals, where does one really start as far as players go? Rogers Hornsby, Ozzie Smith, up there for my favorite shortstop to play the game from a defensive standpoint. Stan the Man Musial. Then you got Dizzy Dean, Lou Brock, Bob Gibson. So you've got a lot of great players over the years. And I think that's been one of the biggest reasons that the Cardinals have done so well is they've been able to get some tremendous players and really integrate them into a system that works. So, all right, bottom of the 6th, keeping this offense going. What was that? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Now, if I had somebody else who was a little bit faster, I could have gone ahead and round third and gone home with it. I'm surprised Castro actually didn't try to go ahead and throw it right on over. All right, 2-0 count. 5-3. Bottom of the 6th. This one will go into left. Now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try for home. Throw, way off. If that one would have been on target, I think Molina would have been out. I go home a lot more times than I probably should. I'm not going to lie. I've been pretty lucky with a lot of those being off. Oh, man, how did I miss that? That was not good at all. Okay, I just hope this doesn't amount to too much here. Top of 7. Oh, yeah. We should be good this time. Should have been the... Well, it is the second time, but I'm always worried now about going with the double play when it's hit over there to freeze. All right, James Russell now coming in for relief for the Cubs here late in the game. So we'll see if we'll be able to get anything more off of Russell. All right, Navarro. So, got a lot of friends who are Cardinals fans. Like, at work, there's a lot of Cardinals fans because a lot of people came from St. Louis. So, I grew up with the Cardinals quite a bit. I remember I had the home hat. My brother had the away one. When we went to St. Louis, we got opposite ones. But we used to switch them out all the time. Like, there were days, like, we both were wearing Cardinals hats and stuff. And, yeah, man, good old days. But, honestly, I mean, when you look at even recently with what the Cardinals have done with the team, it's just been something that's definitely, demands respect. You really, really can't ever count the Cardinals out of anything. So, I mean, I'm not surprised to see them do just really, really well in this season, too. Of course, National League pennant last year. A lot of people were saying with Albert Pujols going that they weren't going to be able to do too much of anything. He kind of proved everybody wrong with that. I mean, they've won the NL pennant 19 times, I see. That's actually quite a bit. Wild card berths in 2011 and 2012. I think that was cool. They made it to the wild card and then won the World Series. That was pretty epic. I mean, that whole postseason with the Cardinals was awesome. All right, a double here for us. I mean, we really do have to keep going. Crazy things can happen in the 9th inning. All right, so that one will go down the line. I'm going to head on over to third. I'll put runners at the corners for us. So we've got a chance maybe to get another run at least. We can go ahead and do this right. I mean, there's no outs, too. Who knows? Molina might be able to go ahead and hit this one in the stands again. Instead, we're looking at a double play. So I would have shown it just for the double play, not just because the run comes home. So that's going to go ahead and make it 7-3 for the Cardinals. So I'm finally going to go to the bullpen here. So as Jason Mott comes in, got some high expectations. 0-1 count now. That one's going to go down the line too. Got a little hesitation right there for me, but I was going to see if he was going to try and go for second. If he was, I was going to throw a laser there to second base. Gosh, back-to-back hits going down the third base line. Well, this is not good because this is going to go ahead and affect my confidence. 3-0 count, and I walk Rizzo. A 4-pitch walk. Well, if this isn't embarrassing, I don't know what is. All right, 0-2 count. Where is this coming from? Ooh, good throw to Molina. That honestly saved a run. So, you know what? The way he was pitching, no. I'm bringing in Trevor Rosenthal. This is why I always have two pitchers warming up at the same time. Never do I really have just one pitcher in unless I forget to put somebody in after I go ahead and replace somebody else. But he gives up a hit here to start off. Oh, man, and 2 runs come home on that hit. What is happening to my bullpen? Why are they giving up these hits right now? No outs, too. 7-6. Now this one, there we go. Make the easy catch. What, I wanted to throw it to second. It's all right. Oh, well, we got one out. Maybe we can hit the ball or have them hit the ball on the ground, force the double play. I'm going to go ahead and try and keep this low and inside to make that happen. Drifts a little higher than I wanted to, so this will be a little bit of a repeat of what we saw in the last highlight. So just a high fly ball, able to make a catch. Runners don't advance or anything. 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Make this one drop. So there we go. Oh, man. No, you stay there. Bases once again are loaded for the Cubs. Now a good hit will bring 2 runs home again, and that'll put me here in the 9th inning, just trying to get 1 run to tie the game. Of course, if I let 1 run go, we can go to the bottom of the 9th, but that's not going to happen. Man, did we escape that. Thanks for watching this one, you guys. St. Louis Cardinals with a big win over the Cubs, who almost came away with it here. Just would have taken 1 hit. But thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching, and as always, I hope you have a good one.